Love gives hidden fertility bonuses, yeah. But I might as well just go family and get plus 25% fucking. And on the other hand, I get good stats with my family, and I get a bunch of diplomacy with my vassals, you know?
Hello there, everybody. If you missed my first video, my name is Havoc, and my channel focuses on creating in-depth guides and reviews for strategy.
I'm a little bit scared that the game is going to be very empty on roleplay aspects. Lifestyles, family, naming your family, making your own banner. I'm kind of scared that that's not in the game on release.
Games such as, well, Crusader Kings 3.
Where the fuck are we? That's fucking India or some shit, right?
I'm back with another tutorial in collaboration with Paradox Interactive. I've covered vassals and domains so far, and today I'll go over a resource you'll need just a little bit of: money. Without money, you won't be able to effectively run your empire.
I can't really imagine that anything crazy changed.
I will go over these several ways you can make money.
I feel like money is still the same CK2, but let's see. Let's see.
Money flowing in. When it comes to income, there are 3 constants in your empire.
I like how big cities are now shown on the map, and it gives this nice feeling. It looks a bit Total Warish, but nice feeling. Monthly income: domain, vassal taxes, church holdings.
That contribute to it, which can be broken down when you hover over the money tab at the top of your screen. The first is your domain. That is, all the lands.
I want to read everything, because unlike other content creators, I don't have the game before release. I need to learn the game right now with you guys, because I don't have the pre-game.
The first.
A ruler's domain is the collector of all holdings. Okay, the fairly static domain limit means, okay.
Is your domain. That is, all the lands that you personally own. Domain income will pay the most of what the barony or county generates, as you are the complete owner of said lands. With that in mind, it is a good strategy.
It seems I can rename counties. You see that button? This is the shit I give a fuck about, because I'm a role player in these games. You see this button here? The feather? I feel like if I click that, I can rename the county. At least, so that means there's a chance that this button is also in the family. I could, oh man, if I can rename my family, I will play, oh my god. Jeez.
Strategy to focus on your own domain when you want to build a building.
All I want in CK3 is this button on the family, so I can make my own family.
As you will see the biggest return
all I give a shit
investment.
About. I don't even need a
breakdown of what your county is making. Click on the.
That feather is next to family names. Does anyone have a clip or anything where you see the feather next to family names? Because someone said it's there.
Ribbon of your county.
Can anyone check
the
YouTube videos
tab,
and see that?
Then over to domain. Hover over your income and you'll be presented with a simple breakdown of your income sources from your buildings and any negative or positive influence percentages that affect the total number, such as local events or your stewardship level. Something to keep in mind if you own a lot of land yourself.
I know there's a character creator later. My question is on release day, can I rename my family? Like, I know you cannot make your own character and family, but what you could do back in the day is you rename the family you get on 1st September and you name your children, and then my son is called TommyKay because I changed the family name to K and his pre-name to Tom, and then I kind of have my own character. Question is, can you also change your banner?
In the last tutorial, you will need to rely on vassals for expansion and income growth, which leads to the next constant.
I think I can kind of confirm I will do 100% achievement.
Vassal taxes are, of course, the taxes generated by all of your vassals. And each one
provides
the in-game files.
I don't want to go into files and fuck with that shit, man.
This percentage is modified by a handful of factors.
Feudal contract are going to be very important, man. I wonder how often you can change them. Feudal contract is a contract with your vassals, what you do with them. How much army, how much money, stuff like that.
Vassal contracts.
There it is. What's that? Dude, I just want to know one thing. What happens when you click this button? All these content creators have the game. If I could have it, I could check it out. But I couldn't show you guys, no. The question is, when I press this button, I can change the name. Oh, alhamdulillah. The big question is, if I press this button, can I change my banner? That's a big one. That's a big one. You probably can change your name.
Buildings within their own domains, as well as the development and control ratings of their counties. There are also several events and characteristics,
man. Compared to CK2, man, this
controllable factors to their tax collection. The third constant, church holdings, I will admit, is not a guaranteed constant, as I will explain.
Because when you have a priest in a church, he either gives you money or the Pope. And the priest that works for you needs to have higher opinion with you than with the Pope, so he gives you money. Like a priest always decides, money to the Pope, money to my ruler.
Church holdings are taxes paid to you from the holder's realm priest.
Which is why it's so cool to make your family members priests.
Leases out any temple holding in your domain.
No, it's changed? Wait, okay, it's changed. Let's listen.
Taxes paid to you from the holder's realm priest, who leases out any temple holding in your domain. What? This is only possible...
What the fuck, Catholicism? Oh, I want to see. I want to see. Catholicism, your faith. Wait, let the thing go away. Is that shit going away? Dankeschön. Danke. It's not going away. Man, you scare me like that, dude. Jeez. Here comes the money. Fuck. God damn.
Love from Australia.
Thank you to Otto Sloppy for $50 fucking dollars, man. Jesus. Thank you, sir. Thank you. Or as they say in Australia, oh, thank you, mate. Oh, thank you, mate. Funny joke. I know. Don't even tell me. Thank you so much for $50. That's a lot of money, bro. Thank you. Appreciate it, boy. Thank you, man. What was I saying? Yeah. What does fervor mean? I was thinking this is the authority, but that's not. Fervor is something. What's fervor? Is that like authority? The authority of a religion? Let me Google translate. Fervor means intense and passionate feeling. Intense heat. Huh? Like the heat? Thank you, Tommy Brains, for the 5 Jesus. Thank you very much, man. Thank you, dude. It means passion. Very nice. So it's like authority in CK2, right? How strong Catholicism is. Beliefs, holy sites. Beliefs, armed pilgrimages, communion, and Mona. That's the thing. Guys, something that will happen very early in September is that once I think I understand the game, which I think is not going to take that long, because I'm a big veteran in CK2. We will start a mega campaign in CK2 where I will try to bring Sparta back. And what you can do is, virtues and sins. You can change religion. You see all the shit? You can make your own religion. That's already in the base game. And we can make our own Spartan religion. And I think you can name it yourself. Like, Hellenism isn't per se a thing in CK3 on release, but you can just make it yourself. And that means you can make your own religions. Meaning, I can bring Sparta back, dude. Ooh.
If your faith has the theocratic clerical
These are self-made tomatoes. We grew them on our own
tradition does not acquire taxes from temple holdings, as these are personally owned by the holdings owners.
Flavorful.
But wait, there's one more. Wow. They aren't mentioned in the top money breakdown, but your steward, by default, has his counselor tasked set to collect taxes, which, based on his or her level, can provide a decently hefty boost to your overall tax collection percentage. And it is well worth having a high-level steward in your council at all times because of this. Just when you thought
oh, I think you never have your steward. You never have your steward on anything else other than collecting taxes, bro. If you do that, you're noob.
Might be done rambling on all the ways to make money. There are the non-constants. Looting and ransom during war is one of the best ways to gain some extra cash.
Dude, Lisa's bringing random fucking bread with cheese, and it's amazing. This is one of the best bread I've ever eaten, man. Weird, but yeah, this is so tasty right now.
Over a holding, there's an associated loot number that you'll get when the siege is over. Whether fighting in battles or taking over key holdings,
wait, what was that?
Get when the siege is over.
What was that?
Whether fighting in
What the fuck did he click on? What is this? I think he clicked on a character. Yeah, he clicked on this dude. And this is the interactions you have with him. Take concubine, imprison him, negotiate alliance, ransom prisoners. Okay, cool. Okay, I get it. Okay. Look at that
in battles or taking over key holdings, you are bound to gather some prisoners. These prisoners can then be ransomed for various amounts of gold, depending on how important they are to your enemy. Money going out.
So here we see a level 4 farm field. So it's a bit more mid to late game, which makes 1.4 taxes, supply limit, plus 1%. Okay. 5% development growth. That's good.
All that money coming in doesn't really matter.
Race armies. Can someone explain knights to me? He has 8 knights. Are they like leaders? Like 8 knights inside of 3,000 peasants. What are the knights? Are the knights like important? Are they? Wait. There you go. There you go. Are they important? Are they commanders? They're like mega soldiers. They kill 6 men each. They're more like commanders. What? What's this? You can you can create cadet branch. Oh, thank you. You can create cadet branches, houses, and customize the name. Wait. There's something very important here, and that is this comma. You can create cadet branches, comma, houses, and customize the name and its motto. If you become the head of the dynasty, you can also rename it and unlock legacies. Dude, that's huge. How did no one show me this yet? This comma is so important. You can create houses. That's huge, bro. Ooh. 1 sec, I gotta check something real quick. Anyway. Dude, but it seems like you cannot change the symbol? I don't know, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, these are very, very specific questions that only fucking freaks like me ask about.
It's all going right back out. There are 3 main...
I feel like a lot, or the majority of CK2 players, or CK players in total, they like to play pre-made characters. Chat, say in chat, pre-made or self-made? What do you prefer? I think most people, they like to play Charlemagne and Ragnar, and that's a lot of self-made. Jesus, that's everybody's self-made. Wow. That's 90% self-made, dude. Pre-cause of achievements. I get that. But that's the thing. That's what we did in CK2. When you make your own characters, you cannot play Iron Man mode, which means you do not get achievements. So what you do is, you take a character, and then you change his name and family, and then you kind of have your own character. He's not self-made, like in the World Designer. Dude, even though I talk so much about this, you will never really see me play World Designer games, because there's no achievements unlocked, you know?
Main factors in money going out, and you can control all of them fairly well. Buildings are the more simple of the first two. They have their entire cost up front, though they often take years to build. Once complete, they will generate whatever benefits you see from the description, which almost always involves money, even if it's just a small amount.
If you are already the head of the family, you can change everything, so make sure you pick a character with no other family members. I mean, what you're saying is, let's say I'm in England, okay? And I want to play a nobody and build him up. And I'm clicking on a random count in England, and he has a brother who's a duke somewhere. That means that this brother is the head of the family, and I cannot rename my family. I need to be the head. Most of the time, the character you choose, who is a count or something, is already the head of the family, you know? Most of the time, I think this will not be an issue.
Your military is a tad more complex, as military...
That's all new. All these mountains, that's new. That's very new. I like it. More choke points. Man, I really enjoy playing Sicily.
Your units have 2 maintenance costs. One for when your armies are not raised, and one for when they are. Levies, thankfully, do not cost a penny when they are not raised. You could have 100,000 levies at your disposal.
All confirmed religions in CK3. Nice. We're gonna check in a second. Thank you for the link, man. Thank you, Funky Spoon.
And it wouldn't hit your wallet at all during peacetime. However, the moment you raise your armies, they will incur
my nose, what's going on?
For
it's like itching like crazy.
Raised. Men-at-arms are a bit different. For starters, they require gold to even recruit, as these are more professional soldiers.
Wait, are men-at-arms like infinite soldiers? They're always there? Like the private army in CK2?
Just common folk. Once recruited, they will...
So you have common folk, like peasants, you have knights, and then you need to build like That's a big change compared to CK2. Big change. You have a standing army, and they're gonna cost you per
raised maintenance fee per month. That maintenance fee is exactly 1/3 of the price from its raised amount. This is extremely important to consider at all times. You may feel like you can support a large number of men-at-arms during peacetime when the money is rolling in.
Look, he can have up to 300 light foot soldiers.
But the second you raise your armies,
I know, he built them, size 303, and now they're being
you will
recruited.
be hit with 3 times the money from your men-at-arms on top of the levies. To see your military's monthly maintenance in peacetime and war, click on the military tab and look at the bottom of your screen. The monthly maintenance in red is your current amount, raised or unraised. The max below it is what you will pay when all armies are raised and how long you can support your armies with the current amount of gold you have. Keep in mind, the average war in CK3 can last years, even in the early campaign.
It's very expensive.
So knowing how
the question is, as we saw yesterday in CK2 or 2 days ago, the AI always cheats. They have more money than you and they have less attrition than you. So that's always...
how long you can support your army is indeed crucial.
Yo, question. I'm a bit dumb right now. There's money, there's prestige, there's piety, and what is this? What is this tree thing over here? What's that? What am I not getting here? Is that like winning points or something useless? What is that? What is that tree? Renown. That's renown. Dynasty renown. Okay.
And lastly, for expenses, titles. Titles can be created when you own enough lands to de jure claim it.
Oh, big question. Big question is, can you make your own titles? And yes, down here, you see that? Create title. You can make your own titles. Question number 2, can you rename? Yeah, we saw that. Yeah,
titles will always cost you gold.
Like, you can make the Duchy of Mordor if you want to.
Title. However, creating a title will give you the prestige
Kingdom of
as
Ireland.
well as a
You are
casus
now a
belli
mighty
claim
king.
on any of the lands under that title that you don't currently own. That about wraps up this tutorial on money in Crusader Kings 3.
Ah, man.
I have one more tutorial on my list.